Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? How's everybody going? Nice to see you again. It's another week, another live. A lot of a lot more people are joining more quickly this time than last time, so that's fun. How's everybody's weekend, I should say. I was gonna say how's everybody's week going, but it's Monday, so how's everybody's weekend? Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. Hello, user UW. How are you? Yujin, how are you as well? You guys want to see a special guest? New kitten. His name's Iro. Hopefully he doesn't meow too much. Yeah, it's pretty hot out here in California as well. So I can probably feel your pain. But today, I don't know how many more people are going to start joining, but today, I don't know how many of you, Aaron, you probably don't have a beard, but however many of you have a beard, we're going to be talking about facial hair, beard care, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And if you guys look, there you go, husband, perfect. And if you guys look in the little X, little squares right here, you can see all the products that I'm using, and I believe you can even see some of the stuff in here is only $7, so pretty good. And I know for Proraso, it is they've been around since like 1904 or something like that. So they have been around for quite some time. They're used in so many classic barbershops. I mean, they're from Italy. We're not gonna be meowing today, so either you be quiet or I gotta put you in the other room. 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna put you out here because you're meowing. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna talk about beards, facial hair, that kind of stuff, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be, let me post it up here for you guys. First thing that I want to talk to you about is the pre-shave cream, because a lot of this stuff when it comes to facial hair, beard care, all that kind of stuff, not a lot of people think of the pre-care that needs to be done to your skin, to your hair, to all that stuff to get the best closest shave. Make sure you don't have any type of irritation afterwards, that kind of stuff. So a lot of it, some of the most important steps are the beginning steps, which is before you do anything. So that is what I can probably try and demonstrate a little bit of it to you guys as well. So this is pretty much the pre-shave right here. Comes in glass. I mean, that's some heavy duty stuff. And then what you want to do is you can either use a trimmer for, like, if you have long hair, it's going to be really, really hard to go in there with a razor and just kind of like, trim it up and all that stuff. Or you can use a trimmer to kind of take down the bulk of your hair that you have. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in the beginning right here, especially on the neckline. If you guys, I don't know how well you can kind of see it, but you want to be able to differentiate your neck from the under of your chin. So what you do here is you go from essentially right where your jawline meets your neckline. That's where you create that really chiseled, straight, defined jawline. So I can do a little bit of that for you right here. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to show up on this, but we can do it anyways for you. This is just a trimmer. If you go into the little squares, where is it right here? There's a trimmer in there for you guys if you want to check that out as well. I believe it's only, this cat, I swear, $55. I think he just trapped himself. 1 second again. Gosh, we have this little baby gate because we're trying to have them get used to the bigger cat that we have, and the baby gate just fell over. Gosh, he's crazy. But yeah, so essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim it first. That way it is the hair is low enough to actually use a razor. So real quickly, create the line that you want. Just like that. As now you can tell, it is much more defined, and you can actually see a difference between the neck and the chin. Fairly simple, fairly easy. I mean, I've done it for so long now that it's pretty, you kind of just know where to go. And then that's where you use this pre-shave. So what the pre-shave is going to do, first is going to moisturize your skin, which is going to help take down any type of irritation. It's going to clean it a little bit, but the most important thing is it's also going to raise the hair strands on your neck. So it's going to be much easier for you to actually, get the closest shave possible. So that is what this is for right here. Just kind of, just get a little bit on there. It doesn't need too much, and you just kind of lather it up. Just missed what? The stuff I'm using right now. This is the Proraso pre-shave cream. So you're essentially just going to be prepping your skin, prepping your hair follicles for the shave. Essentially, is what you're doing, and it has a nice, really minty, refreshing. I have the link up there for you right now. User UW. It is. I don't use water. No, I just lather it in my hands to get it towards a nice warm. It's nice and warm. Then I put it on, and then I'll go in with some water to get it more soluble, I guess you could say, on the neck. But yeah, 100%. It's if you click on the products page, it's the first one that I have linked. It's the Proraso pre-shave cream. You should see it as the main. It's $11. It's whatever that one is. You should be able to see it right on the product page. So then kind of I let this sit, let the water kind of activate it, do all that good stuff. And then I will go in with my, geez Louise, the heat here makes everything expand. This stuff just blew up on me. Sorry, technical difficulty on the shaving cream. Once I let that sit, kind of work the skin, work with the hair follicles, get everything kind of going nice and the way it's supposed to go, I will then go in with the Proraso shaving cream. I will have this linked for you right here. Give me a moment. Now there's a bunch on here that you can use. So if you look at all the links that I have, there's shaving foams, which is the typical one where you and it turns into a foam, and then you can put it on your thing. Or you can use a shaving cream like this. I like the cream just because it feels better on my skin, really. So let me link that for you. Where are you? Right here. I'm presenting that to you guys right now. This is the shaving cream for you. So yeah, I have the pre cream on right now. It's all dried up. So what you do, I go in with this. God, it comes out so easily. Same thing with the other one. It's a kind of like a creamy lather, I like to just get it nice and lathered up in my hand. Got it on my neck. Real simple, real easy. Then you can go in with some water to kind of activate it, get it kind of really, as you can see some of the remnant on my hands, it's like nice. It turns into kind of like a soap. Much easier for you guys to see right now. I wish there was a better camera angle that I could get for you guys, but this will have to do. And then we go in with the razor. This is where I use a normal razor. Any razor will do. I have this one right here for you. I can present as well. This is just a Harry's razor. You can get it here. But essentially what I do is I go with the grain of my hair. So the time where you get the most irritation afterwards, the razor bumps, all that kind of stuff, is when you go against the grain. The first thing you want to do is go with the grain of your hair, and then afterwards on the second time through you go against it. That's when you get the closest shape possible. So to define that line, just go in. I've had people say that when they when they watch people do like shaving stuff, it's like therapeutic to them. So hopefully this has some type of therapeutic stuff for you. I remember when I was growing up, when I was a young boy, before I even had facial hair, I would always watch my my grandpa. He would always shave in the living room, really, because he had an electric shaver. And I was like, oh, I can't wait until I can do that, you know, as like a little 5-year-old boy. And now I can do it. So once you get that part done, this is where I go in for the second round, which is going to be against the grain. That's going to get all the way down to the skin. Which is what you want for the closest shave. This weekend I had a baseball game. I had that yesterday actually for Father's Day, so that was fun. I played baseball. On Saturday, what did I do on Saturday? I swear I did something, but I forgot what it was. What was it? You put me on the spot and I forgot. I play second base, but let me go ahead and finish this for you real quick. I was waiting all week to do this so I could present this to you today rather than just doing it on my own and then not having anything to actually demonstrate to you guys. So this is actually helping me as well. Reusable, the more I look at it, let me see. Yes, it is. My hands are just too slippery to be able to undo the cartridge. Hold on. Jesus. Yes. So I don't know if it's reusable, but it's exchangeable. So you just pop it right off and then pop it right back on. You're good to go. Yeah, when you need to change it, well, typically Harry's on here. Harry's has a this one just came with the razor itself, but they have a set that comes with the razor, the blades, and I believe a shaving cream as well. I think it's like $30. For some strange reason, I didn't put it in my collection, and I don't know why. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. But here on Verishop, they do have a like a bundle package for you guys. So there's a razor, shaving cream, and I believe, razor heads for it as well. So and I know Harry's, they always talk about how they are good for the environment and like reusability and stuff like that. So Harry's is always a pretty good brand, and I'm sure you've heard of them from wherever you are in the world. They're pretty much everywhere. So, okay. So now that we are done with, well, hold on. I didn't even wash it off. But typically, once we are done with the, there we go. So now you can really tell the difference between whoever was here in the very beginning when I had hair all the way down to here on my neck. Now you can really tell, let's try and do a side profile. You can really tell kind of where the jawline meets the neckline. And that is the point of pretty much this live right here, is just really kind of showcasing the ways that you can make that facial hair work for you in a way that accentuates your face, the details that you want to accentuate, and give you like that really nice sharp, what's the word I'm looking for? Sharp structure in your face. Facial hair is a huge, if you can grow facial hair, it is a huge benefit to creating structure in your face, to creating more texture, more dimension to your cheeks, to your jaw, to your mustache, to your chin, all that kind of stuff. So if you can grow facial hair, when you learn how to style it and how it works to your own face structure and all that kind of stuff, you'll be killing it in terms of the face, the details of your face. Side note, what I like to do with the trimmer, which is here, you can check as well. I fade my beard, so I go from shorter in the back to longer in the front. Right now, it's kind of grown out nicely, and you can kind of see how it's shorter back here and much more thick and full right here. That just gives my face a little bit more like it's elongated a little bit, or not so squished. It gets a little bit like this. But now that we're done with shaving, the second most important part is going to be the aftercare. So after this, your skin's going to be kind of susceptible. It's going to be a little sensitive. Oh, and by the way, Andilla or Ndia, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but someone asked how many blades it is. I believe it's 5 blades. Andilla, okay, Andilla. I'm not shaving the facial hair. If I get rid of it, I look like I'm 12. I'm 29. I'm not trying to look 12. The second most important part of this is going to be taking care of your skin afterwards, because right now it's going to be pretty sensitive. The pores are open. You want to be able to take care of your skin so that no irritation gets around it, no irritation gets in it, no razor bumps, no redness, anything like that. So the next thing that we need to talk about is the aftershave. So there's a bunch of different options that you could find on here. So there's the Proraso, which I'm linking now. There's the Proraso aftershave cream right here. This is essentially going to be, this is what you need to moisturize your skin and get it back to normal, so there's no any type of irritation, or because basically when you're shaving, you're also exfoliating too. You're getting rid of a lot of dead skin cells. You're getting rid of a lot of dirt and stuff that just kind of gets built up inside the hair follicles and the pores and that kind of stuff. So once that stuff is gone, you want to have it cleaned, and you want to have it basically repair itself without any issues. So that is what the after cream or the after shave or the after mist is for. There's two of them. So this is from Harry's, just like the razor. This is the post shave mist. It has botanical extracts. It calms your skin. It refreshes your skin. I mean, there's so many things. There's aloe in this. There's so many other different like fruit extracts. It's really going to help boost the area to give you the best possible results after your shave. And pretty much the same with the after cream right here. Like I said, Proraso has been around since like 1908. So obviously their stuff is tried and true. So for today, I'm going to I'll just use both so I can show you guys what it's all about. So for Proraso, it just comes out, you know, like a gel kind of. It's kind of like very liquidy, as you can tell. It's like running down. So it's pretty simple. You just slap it on. Really massage it in there. You know, you're good to go. That's pretty much what you do. You just let it rock for the rest of the day. Same with the mist. Instead of a cream or any type of liquidy stuff, it's literally just a mist. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's literally the same. Ooh, it smells really good. Literally the same. It almost has like a cucumber smell, like the aloe. It's really refreshing. It's almost kind of like a boost of natural goodness. That feels really good. Cool. And then you could also do the same stuff, even if you're trying to get rid of all your facial hair, you know, it's the same exact process with everything. It's not just on your neck. It's not just on your cheeks, it's not just on your chin, it's everywhere. So you do the whole same process. I mean, if I were to have shaved everything, I would have done the same thing. I would have trimmed all my hair down, you know, with a trimmer. And then I would have gone in with the razor, done all that, done the same thing. But a lot of people also like to have a natural kind of beard line right here with the upper part of your cheek where your beard is. Like I said, I like to keep it natural. A lot of people also like to go in there and, you know, I can do a little bit for you. Have it nice and kind of straight line, give it a nice little detail as well. Go in right here with it, do all that stuff. So you want to use the same method, the same technique, the same all that stuff for any part of the body in your face that you are shaving. And then the next thing, where is it? The next thing that you want to be doing, if you do have facial hair and you have a beard, a lot of people don't think about this, but it is, here we go, beard oil. So beard oil is like a saving grace, I would say. So many people who have a beard overlook the fact that just like any hair on your body, especially like the hair on your head, your beard needs to be washed. It needs to be conditioned. It needs to be moisturized. It is the same exact process here as it is up here. The skin underneath your beard can get extremely dry. It can get extremely you know, irritated, just like people have dry scalp, have dry beard, I guess you could say, because the beard kind of acts as like a barrier. You know, the sun doesn't really get in there. You don't always get the right type of moisture and all that kind of stuff that's going to be replenishing that skin underneath the beard. So there are methods and things that you need to do to replenish itself, and that is like a beard oil. So just like the one on there, just a quick little beard oil, comes in a little dropper thing. You don't need much. I probably do 5 or 6 drops, and just, it's all about the lather. But what the beard oil does is it basically conditions your hair, you know. So the same way you want to do it with the hair on your head is the same goes for the hair on your face. It's going to want to get washed. It's going to want to get conditioned. It's going to want to feel moisturized. And the oil also moisturizes the skin underneath. So you can get in there, get rid of some of that dryness, get rid of that irritation and stuff like that. And that helps get rid of pimples underneath your beard. It helps get rid of, whiteheads, blackheads, any type of that stuff. So that is the benefit of beard oil. And not a lot of people really care about beard oil. And I always tell them, like, people who have really itchy skin when they shave or when they're trying to grow out their beard, like they're like, I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you grow out your beard. Beard oil, it gets rid of the irritation. It gets rid of the itchiness. And that's how you can go through with actually growing out your beard. Because I know a lot of people are like, I want to grow my beard, but I just can't get through. I can't deal with the irritation. You get beard oil and the irritation goes away. So, rookie mistakes. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to help. And then also that kind of acts as like a little bit of a styling agent too. You can make it fluffy, make it defined. And there you go. That is pretty much the routine. Those are the tips and tricks when it comes to facial hair, when it comes to beard care, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty much the same as the hair on your head. So I don't know how many questions there are revolving around facial hair or just skincare in general when it comes to facial hair or beards, but I'm all ears and I'm here to help. Like, I'm not an expert in any way, but I at least know what I do for myself and how it works. So feel free, if you have any questions right now, ask them. A lot of people also, myself included, use a little brush to help disperse the oil and style the beard. But yeah, anything that you guys are curious about or anything like that? I know we're about to come up on the 30-minute mark here, so if you liked anything you saw here, I recommend all this stuff because, like I said, it's got history, it's got that classic feel to it, especially with the Proraso. It just reminds me of, like, literally, doesn't it just look like an old barbershop? That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, if there's any questions, I'm here to answer. If not, I hope this was at least somewhat informative for anybody who has facial hair, or if you have a husband that has facial hair, you can send them this video, hopefully. And yeah. Let me see if there's anything here that I can talk about. No, it looks like everything is everything's here for you guys to look at if you are curious about anything. I pretty much covered all the stuff that needed to be covered about keeping things clean and tidy and fresh, especially for the summer. I know for the summertime, a lot of people like to get rid of hair because it gets hot, but I think it's worth it to keep it, especially if you know what to do. The sizer for the trimmer, that's exactly what I use. So I don't have the exact trimmer that is on here, but my trimmer, pretty much every trimmer in the world has a universal set of sizes. So the one that I have linked right here, it's the same exact sizes as the one that I use here, 3 to 6, 9 to 12. And so what I do is I go from 3. So like I was saying, I don't know when you got in, but when I trim my beard, I fade it out. I do shorter in the back, like where my jawbone is, to longer at the chin. So I'll go from like a 3 millimeter to a 5, 6, 9, 12. Right now it's grown out a little bit, so I didn't trim it on this live, but I usually just kind of 3, 6, 9, 12, or I'll just leave this to the length that it grew out between the last time I trimmed and this time. So maybe this will be like around 15, and then like, 12, 9, 6, 3. So they all use the same pretty much. Yeah, and you just kind of do a little increments. So like if you're doing three to here, you'll overlap it with the 6 so that it has a little bit of a fade, overlap with the 9, overlap with the 12, and then either leave the chin the length that it is, or yeah, of course. Next live, I'm going to be talking about summer style. So it's going to be about clothing, outfits, that kind of stuff. So another fun one that hopefully people will enjoy. But yeah, so far, those are some great questions. Hopefully this gave some information to you guys about some things. And it'll be the same time every week. So Monday at 3 is typically my time that I'm doing these, that I will be showcasing the stuff that I want to showcase for you guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be talking to you guys then next week. I got some cool outfits that I want to show you guys, especially for the summertime, and hopefully give you some inspiration and stuff like that as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be talking to you guys then. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know it's only 30 minutes, but it means a lot that you guys, come in and talk. So I'll be talking to you guys soon. I forgot how to get out.